everybody. It's me, Holly Hawthorne, and we're back in our Outdoor Spaces Imagination Station. If you haven't had a chance to check out the other videos, make sure you go to our website and fill in the form. We want to make sure you can get all the training so you can be the best park ranger you can be. Are you all ready to bring the outside inside? Well, what are you waiting for? Come on, let's get started. Today's session is about a very special friend of mine. He's small and yellow and black and striped and fuzzy. Can you guess what he is? You've got it. He's our friend the bee. Hands up at home, who likes bees? Oh, you do, and you do, and some of you don't. That's okay. Some people are scared by bees because they don't want to be stung. But it's okay, because bees will only sting you if they're very, very frightened. They just want to enjoy all your flowers. And bees are very important. We even have a very special song about our friend Mr. Bee. Don't worry if you don't know the words. My wonderful friends at Out of the Ark are going to put the words and the song on the screen for you. So make sure you all sing along. Don't forget, you can always pause and rewind this video as much as you like. So once you've got the words down, make sure to go back and sing along. Mums and dads too. Now it's time for us to do our little activity. This week, we've got a word search for us all to do. I think it's the bee's knees. And don't forget, if you want to practice at home, just follow the website below, fill out the form, and you can practice being the best park ranger you can be in your own time. Okay, time for the word search. How many words can you find? I think I got one. There's one. How many words can you find? Very well done. You're amazing. That's great. Found one. Not quite. You've got it. Brilliant. You're the bee's knees. Well done. Here's a little song about bees. You might recognize the tune. Have a little listen and then sing along with me. Head, thorax, abdomen, abdomen. Head, thorax, abdomen, abdomen, 6 legs, 4 wings, and 2 antennae. Head, thorax, abdomen, abdomen. Did you know that bees' wings beat 190 times per second? Imagine you had to flap your arms that fast to get around. That's pretty impressive. Can anyone guess what it is that some bees make? It's yellow and runny. You can put it on your toast, and Winnie the Pooh loves it. You've got it. It's called honey. Isn't it delicious? But bees don't just make honey. Certain honeybees are called pollinators. Honeybees fly from flower to flower, fruit, trees, and all different types of plants. And by them making this journey, they're able to help all those other plants grow their own seeds, which sometimes we can eat. Isn't that amazing? Have you ever noticed that a lot of bees are actually really fuzzy when you see them? Well, that's because they need lots of fur on their legs to collect pollen. And whenever they go and visit all of their flower friends, they get the pollen on their legs and they bring it to the other flowers. Those flowers use the different pollen to make seeds. And then whenever the seed gets into the ground, it grows up and it turns into lots of different things, like trees and different types of plants. So, you could say that bees are needed for basically everything that's outside. Who would have thought? Bees are very small, so it's possible that you would have seen the same bee twice and not even realized, because some of them just look so similar. But did you know that there's actually lots of different types of bees? Although there's less now than there was. In the past 100 years, 13 different types of bees have gone extinct. That means they're just not around anymore to help us with all our flowers and plants. So, if you can, make sure that you go outside and you make your garden or park as bee-friendly as possible. Like our friend Roger. Our friend Roger always wanted to be a beekeeper when he grew up. But he realized he actually didn't know that much about bees. So he decided to ask around to see what all he needed to write down in his special beekeeper's notebook, because he wanted to make sure that he could be as bee-friendly as he could be. He asked his neighbour, who suggested, bees like lots of fresh water in their gardens to drink. So he wrote it down in his special beekeeper's notebook to remember later. He asked his teacher, what can I do to help the bees? And his teacher leant down and said, well, I know that lots of different bees like lots of different flowers. They like blue ones and yellow ones especially. So maybe you could plant some of them in your garden. That's a great idea, said Roger. And he made sure to write it down in his special beekeeper's notebook. As he was walking home, he ran into his grandfather. Grandpa, what can I do to help the bees? Well, said his grandpa, I don't know a lot about bees, but I do know that most buzzy bees don't like pesticides. Pesticides, said Roger. What are pesticides? Well, Grandpa said, pesticides are special chemicals that some people put on plants so that they don't get bugs. But bees are bugs. That's right, said his grandpa. So if you want to have a bee-friendly garden, try not to use pesticides. What a great idea, thought Roger, and he made sure to write it down in big letters right at the front of his notebook. As Roger got home, he wondered if there was anything else he could do to help the bees. So he decided to ask his big brother. Said his big brother. Well, we like having nice cozy places to sleep to keep warm. Maybe we could make a bee hotel for the bees so that they've got somewhere cozy and snug to sleep whenever it gets too chilly outside. That is a great idea, thought Roger. So he gathered up lots of different things from all around his house He got a little bowl for fresh water, and he remembered that not all bees can swim, so he filled the bottom with lots of different pebbles and rocks and didn't let the water get above a fingertip, and he put it outside in his garden. He asked a grown-up if he could plant some wildflowers, and he did. He planted blue ones and yellow ones and red ones, all different kinds. He painted a sign that said, "No pesticides here," so the bees would read it and know that it was safe. And whenever he and his big brother finished their bug hotel, they hung it up in a nice tall branch that was nice and shady, so all the bees could come and visit. As Roger looked around his garden, he thought, is there anything else I can do? But his mummy and daddy and aunts and uncles assured him that he was the best beekeeper he could be. Maybe we could try some of those things at home. What do you think? I hope you enjoyed today's session. Make sure you check out the other videos so you get to see all my friends and you can be the best park ranger you can be. I'll see you next time. Bye!